Hello everyone, I'm McYawgi and this is Figure 8. A first-person story mode game. I don't know what it is. It has a story.
I'm writing a story.
Oh.
It's all there in my mind. It's like I'm watching a film and all I have to do is write down what I see.
So he's talking already. Yeah, as I said, it's a first-person game made in the Unreal Engine. It looks pretty dated, but it's a small indie project, and for that, I think it looks good. I think I read that this project originally was a practice project for 3D modeling.
Will anyone understand my story? Will anyone even bother reading it?
So the project was originally just for some guy, for the developer to practice 3D modeling, and I have to say it looks pretty good. I don't know what things he has modeled, but yeah, it's not too bad. The textures might need some work, but yeah, it looks good compared to some other games I've played. This is not bad, and the controls are pretty good. Standard WASD.
I rewrite the same paragraph.
He's talking so much.
But I'm never
Fuck
quite
me.
satisfied with the words I put on paper. These clumsy words, shifting shape before my eyes. One moment they have meaning, and the next they're scribbles of a madman.
Next is scribbles of a madman. I have like 5-second windows to talk, it seems. I don't really have enough time to say anything. Oh, a TV. I can turn it on and off. I'm gonna turn it off. Turn it off. No TV in the space. I don't know where I am. I'm up in the mountains somewhere. Kind of like Asian structures, maybe. I don't even know. It looks pretty good. I mean, I'm intrigued by the surrounding, or the buildings here. They're old, they look good. I don't take any fall damage. Well, it's not that kind of game. So I guess that makes sense. You're not supposed to lose in this game. I think it's a story walking simulator game, where you just walk around and get to know about the story. But as I said, the models are pretty good. Textures could use some work, but compared to other games like, say, The Forest, game I've played a fair amount of with my friends, that game had huge performance issues for the longest time in early access. And they charged money for that. I mean, that kind of feeds their development cycle, so I guess it's okay, but comparing that to this, the performance here is better than The Forest was for the longest time. And it looks better. Then again, this developer probably didn't have to deal with creating crafting systems and all of that, so I guess that takes away from the performance part. Where do I even go? There's nothing here. Televisions and lanterns. And some red, like, carpets or something. I don't even know. We're going down here. We'll follow the lanterns. There's a lantern. There's a lantern. There's a TV and the lantern. I'll turn it off. No TV. Oh, hey, a door! We found something cool. Something terribly cool. So we're going down into a cave. This feels like Skyrim.
Sometimes I'm tempted to abandon my story and everything I've written into existence. Sometimes I want nothing more than to start over. But for reasons that I cannot grasp, I feel responsible for the people I've thought up. As if all of them were real, rather than just blots of ink.
Whoa! Well, we landed in water. As we've learned from Half-Life, all you need... Oh, there's a skeleton. All you need is like 10 centimeters of water and you'll be fine, no matter how great the distance you fall is. So, thank you for that. So, I guess we're the writer trying to find inspiration, but this is so weird. This is not real life. I mean, there shouldn't be TVs all over a place like this. I'm kind of expecting spiders to come down from the ceiling like Skyrim. This feels very Skyrim-y. But kind of better than Skyrim. Most of the dungeons you enter in Skyrim are so tiny and cramped. This is pretty big, roomy, and some structures in the cave. It looks really good actually. So design wise I'd say this is pretty nice. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. It just feels like a place you'd want to explore in a game. So he's done a good job there. More TV. No TV for you, sir. It's bedtime, mister. No, Mom, just 2 more minutes. That's all I need. So I wonder if the televisions do anything. Is there any point to turning them on and off? Like checkpoints? Does it trigger any elements of the story? Or are they just... they're just there for weirdness? Because otherwise, if they weren't here, it would just be you're exploring this place, but they add kind of a surreal feel to it with televisions, like randomly here and there, where they're not supposed to be. So I'm thinking they're just... oh, hey. I'm thinking they're just that. That sound effect is just classic. I like it. So am I opening that gate there? That there gate? It's open! Am I
My story calls for the protagonist to die.
I don't want to
So I
die.
kill him with a stroke of my pen. But then I mourn him, and I bring him back to life.
Well, yes, I'm a pretty nice person. It'd be a shame for me to die. I wonder if I'm actually... I guess I'm the protagonist. If I jump down here, will that be my death? And will he then bring me back to life? Because he'll mourn me? We'll try. Yeah, he brings me back because he wants me to die for the story. But he's kind of attached to the characters. He doesn't want me to die, I guess. More televisions. Just turn them off. Turn them all off. We don't need no TV where we're going.
He must die for the cathartic conclusion of the story. And yet I hesitate when he begs me not to murder him.
Please don't murder me, Mr. Ryder. I love you. I love you. It's so weird though. I guess I am the protagonist that needs to die. But this story is pretty weak. I mean, the writer hasn't... he just built the world, but there's no story here yet. Oh, this is very intriguing. I'm getting like big Stanley Parable vibes from this. I don't even know why. It just
wants
is.
to live.
Yeah, we all do, man. We want to live and we want to love. Huh, this is pretty cool.
Look at the world I've created. It's nothing but a shadow of what it was meant to be. It sickens me.
Yeah, that's just what
My
I
own
said
creation,
too.
and
Holy
yet
crap.
I can't make it what it should be.
It's just empty. It's just a shell. He did the world building a little bit, the physical of it, but no actual... he didn't fill it with stuff. Stuff and people and intrigues and story. Aha! I am denied access. Well then, maybe I can hackster this shit. Oh, my eyes. Rip. Television? Nope. We will not feed the global television conglomerate. I don't even know the word. So I am in the story. There's something supposed to happen here, but the writer hasn't decided what yet, and I'm supposed to die. I have to say, I really like the look of this area. I mean, the textures again are pretty... they're not bad, they're not fantastic, but they're good enough. And they're very gritty, so it looks like this could be part of an Alien game. Like Alien Isolation. You have to walk in here, hackster the computer to open the door, turn off a light. Oh, there are even vents. Like the alien could come out right here and just eat my face. Eat it! Well, whatever. I think, actually, especially this part, more so than the outside, I would want to play a game in this setting. Like a sneaky, horror-y, stalker game maybe. Just dim down the lights a bit. Man, that would be so cool. Actually, really love the level design here. I mean, it's kind of open, but it's still linear. So it doesn't feel too cramped. Or too, there are not too many options. Just walk around and get lost. I want to play Pong. You play Pong? Globocorp LW26M2. Pong! Guess they don't have Pong.
The protagonist turns to me for guidance. I brought him here, so surely I must know his purpose. But I don't have the answers to his questions. Who am I? Where am I going? Am I alone?
Maybe I am figure 8. Like, I don't even have a name yet. He's just built the basic story and the world. And I am the protagonist, just going by the name figure 8. And we're back in the cave. Boo! I want to be in there. The area was... Oh, hey. This area was much cooler. So I really am the story guy. And I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of waiting for the narrator, the writer, to tell me what to do. Why I'm here. I don't think... I'm not gonna bother turning off those televisions. They can have their viewers.
He begs me to listen to him, and I try to ignore him. But he's a part of me, and I can't run from his words.
Don't run from my words. You will regret it.
So I
many
sit
TVs.
and listen.
Oh, hey.
He says,
What did
I'm
I say?
writing a story. It's all there in my mind. It's like I'm watching a film, and all I have to do is write down what I see.
Isn't this the start? Oh, it is. It's looping. Okay, so it's some kind of mindfuck. Maybe the writer is the protagonist? The protagonist is telling the writer this thing that just happened. And will happen again. Yeah, okay, I get it. Man, this is confusing. But then again, he said,
Will anyone understand my
the
story?
protagonist says, and then it starts over. So this thing happening here is what the protagonist is telling the writer. So maybe the writer, maybe the protagonist is a writer telling the real writer, like the real world writer, his story. What he's trying to do. And this is a protagonist within the protagonist's book. Or something, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna break my mind over this. But it was interesting. And it looks pretty good. I like the just general feeling of the game. So, more in this world, especially down there, that would be really cool. Like the alien environment. Or the factory thing. Anyway, this is figure 8. It's on itch.io. It's a short little experience. I don't know if it's a game really, but it's an experience that you might want to look into. So there's a link in the description, and if you enjoyed this video, there are many more like it on my channel, and there will be many more in the future. So feel free to subscribe, comment, and like, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!